First of all, good morning. Yesterday I went with Gio and he did some more scraping on my back, and I figured I might as well do a physique check. It's been a while. So this is what I'm looking like in the morning. No food, no water, nothing. I just woke up. I'm currently sitting at about 138 pounds or so. And the last time I did a physique check, I think I was sitting at about 135 pounds. So I've been bulking really slow and just making it nice and slow at a slow pace, because a lot of people when they bulk, they just go full potato and just start eating so many more calories. You don't really need to eat that much more to gain weight at a slower rate. So like I said, currently about 138 pounds or so. And for my meet, the weight class I fall in is either 132 or 148. So I was contemplating whether or not I wanted to cut to the 132 weight class or just stick with whatever weight I'm at and just go on the 148. Obviously I'm not going to gain 10 pounds in like 4 weeks because that's when my meet is. So I'm just going to go in at whatever weight I'm at. I'm pretty happy where I'm at right now, and I think I'm just going to keep going until I don't even know how to pose. I don't even know what I'm doing. So I think I'm just going to go in at whatever weight I go in. Probably going to be like 138, 139, and just have fun with it. So current physique, yeah, not too impressive. So abs still there, kind of going away a little bit. Chest, all the definition is kind of going away a little bit, but it's all good. As you can see, I don't know how to pose. But anyways, now let me show you my back. This is what my back's looking like the day after I got the scraping done. And as you can see, the back was actually not that bad compared to when I did my legs. When I did my legs, I mean, this was still pretty painful, and I have some pretty serious muscle imbalances in my QLs, which is like your lower back. So one side is like stronger than the other, but I guess that's just normal. But as it goes to show, make sure that after you lift, you stretch, because then you get really bad knots or what adhesions, whatever they call it.
I was the third brother of five, doing whatever I had to do to survive.
There's this ice cream place that my friend Ruben and Chrissy, I don't know if you guys met Chrissy. There's Chrissy, there's Ruben, you guys know Ruben. They've been raving about this ice cream place called Fenton's. Every time I go to any other ice cream place, they give me crap about it. So we're finally here. I got the Philly cheesesteak that you guys saw. Chrissy got a ham sandwich, a ham and cheese sandwich. I don't know what Ruben got, but anyways, the food was very I gotta say, it tasted like the fries were straight from Burger King. He's giving me a crap about the sandwich right now.
I like it.
But anyways, the food was very but I'm thinking this might be one of those places where like what they're known for is hella good compared to everything else. Food, the Philly cheesesteak was it was really dry. Fries tasted very generic. But now we're gonna look at the menu, get some dessert, get some ice cream. Obviously, look at all these choices over here.
Those are sandwiches.
Those are sandwiches. Nice. Where's the? This it? Okay.
I legit thought you were talking to me. I'm like, no, these are something.
So these are all the choices for the ice cream. I have high expectations because Ruben always talks it up.
I don't even, I just say it's fucking good.
Don't let me down. So I ended up getting the cookie connection. I have to look at the menu for like 20 minutes because that menu was freaking huge. All I saw was chocolate chip cookie and Oreos on there, and I knew I had to get it because you guys know how I feel about cookies. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Got a bite of ice cream. Dude, I just straight drooled. I got a bite of ice cream, a bite of Oreo, a bite of frosting. No, what is that called? Whipped cream. And the chocolate chip cookie. I gotta tell you, Ruben, I'm impressed. That was hella good.
Can you drive back? Can you drive back?
Can I drive back?
Yeah.
That's fine. Are we still gonna go?
I just got the craziest sugar crush. I feel so fat. Ruben, I apologize that if I put you on blast about the ice cream place, but so here's the thing. Me and Ruben were talking about starting, what the hell is that? We were just talking about starting a podcast, and we would do it obviously on a different channel. Would you guys actually listen to that? Or just watch it? We would talk about like, what, random crap? Pretty much like nerd stuff, even though he's a bigger nerd than I am. Movie stuff, comic book stuff, random events. Yeah, what do you think? What should we call it? Damn it, Ruben. This is why I don't take him anywhere. But seriously though, even though everybody and their mother has a podcast and they're really trying to start podcasts, I think it'd be hella fun. Ruben thought it'd be hella fun too. So honestly, let me know where you guys be interested. I'm probably still gonna do it anyways. I'm not gonna lie, training has not been going so well. As you guys could tell by listening to my voice throughout this video, I got kind of sick and I'm 2 weeks out, so that's kind of frustrating. But just altogether, training has not really been going the way I wanted to. I've been failing a lot of stuff I shouldn't be failing and just feeling fatigued the majority of the time. But first, what is this contraption I'm squatting right now? Let me explain. This all starts with a pair of bands. You wrap it underneath a heavy dumbbell to pull the bar down. As you can see, this could be quite a struggle to get onto the bar. Make sure you wedge a plate underneath the dumbbell so that the dumbbell won't move while you squat. Lastly, grab yourself a box that's a little bit lower than parallel. For me, 5 of these little boxes with the 45-pound plate is perfect. Now you have yourself a banded box squat. Let me tell you guys, I absolutely love these new knee sleeves, but they are such a pain to get on. My coach Gio programmed these banded box squats for me because my weakness is right above the hole. Every time I squat with decently heavy weight, when I come up I get stuck and my elbows tend to roll up and then the bar rolls up, and from there it's all downhill. I have been doing these for weeks and I have noticed a difference because it feels like my body gets used to squatting with the bands, that when I actually have to squat without the bands, it feels easier because my body is used to the resistance. Another thing I noticed besides making the actual squat easier is that my elbows actually stay down more and my elbows don't get out of position, causing the bar to roll up. So I think it's safe to say that these are really working for me. The only thing that sucks is the amount of time it takes to put everything away. Done. I hate to say it, but I become one of those dudes that brings too much stuff to the gym. I got one gym bag over here with all my bands. I got an extra shirt right here, chalk, all that stuff. I got my squat shoes, my sleeves in here, and then I got a tripod. Now let's talk about my deadlift. But hold on, I'm getting kind of tired of this song, so I'm pretty sure that you guys are pretty tired of it too. Let me change it to something a little bit different. There we go. So deadlifts. Again, with the deadlift, my weak point is my lockouts. Right here, I'm only working with 50%, but I do have the green bands attached, which add a ton of resistance once I get past my knees. Let me tell you guys, working with the coach is completely different than doing everything by yourself and recording your sets. They see everything from a different perspective than you do. For example, when it came to the moment right before I pulled the weight, I never used to pull the slack out of the bar, and that's something that I never noticed until Gio pointed that out to me. So the very first thing I do is load my hips, and once my hips are loaded, I pull the slack out of my bar at the very top of the movement, and then I pull myself into the bar. Once I start pulling myself into the bar, I keep pulling myself in until it feels like the bar is gonna leave the floor without me even lifting it. From there, it feels like one fluid, explosive movement. If it wasn't for Gio, I would have never started training with bands. But in this short period of time of me training with these bands, I have already seen a lot of benefits. If you're really looking for a new challenge when it comes to lifting and you haven't used bands, try them. They suck. In a good way. I'm not sure who it was, but I'm pretty sure that one of the greatest philosophers of our time once said, bands that make her dance.
Bands that make her dance. Bands that make her dance. These chicks clapping and they ain't using hands.
I'm pretty sure he wasn't talking about these.
What they also do is they also use camera shake and go hand.
I actually did sign up for Zach Kravitz's cinematography course, as you guys can see, and it was quite a bit of money, I'm not gonna lie. Now hold on, let me pause real quick. But it is definitely worth it, because just even the first module, just like very simple basic stuff, and I thought I knew my camera inside and out, but just from that first module, like it just blew my mind. It felt like all I read was a teeny paragraph in a huge novel. So this is definitely worth it. And I just wanted to say, because I was talking with Gio about this earlier, that my greatest, well, people say your greatest strength is your greatest weakness. Mine is that when I do something, I'm all in, and I want to know like every single detail about it. I will go through great lengths to try to figure everything out, and I want to know every single little aspect of it. Because even when we were talking about the powerlifting meet, I told him I kept watching a ton of videos about it, and he's like, why are you watching videos? Just go in there and lift. And I'm just like, I'm so like obsessed with the idea that I want to know every single thing about it. And that goes back around to this, like making videos, photos, whatever. I'm all in. For example, another example, actually, even today, I went to the gym for like 3.5 hours, and there's gonna be that, all that stuff is gonna be the next video. I probably spent a good hour working out, if that. Anything else was just like, I spent time setting up shots, setting up the camera, setting it up differently, and all this information is honestly really paying off. But it could also cripple me, because like I said, sometimes like yesterday, or today, I mean, I was at the gym for like 3 hours, and I don't have the time to spend 3 hours at the gym every single day. I can't take my sweet time to prioritize certain things that I'm all in when I have other obligations, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and continue watching this, because it is honestly really entertaining. Out of all the classes I've taken, even in college, nothing has excited me more than this course.
Too much school.
I've been to many breakfast places throughout my journey, throughout my travels, and nothing has come close to this place right here. This is my favorite place. I'm sure I mentioned it on the channel before. It's called the Main Caboose. Weird name. And I saw them post on Facebook. I think they've been a little bit more active on Facebook recently, because I've seen more of their stuff, and I've seen like this amazing breakfast sandwich, and I've been trying to make time to come and eat that, because they usually close at like 1, and I'm usually not out of the gym and stuff by like 3 or 4, so they close pretty early. And not to mention, breakfast is my favorite meal, so I decided to treat myself a little bit and come here, get that breakfast sandwich, and you'll never guess who I ran into over here. Look who it is.
You right. Treat yourself.
Treat yourself. Look who I ran into. Mason, that one strong dude that's always in my videos. You guys seem to like him more than me. This thing looks amazing. Cheers. Nothing beats these like home-style cooking restaurants. Nothing comes close to it.
Hello, my love. I heard a kiss from you.